Everybody, good morning. Well, we're off to quite the start here today. We are off to quite the start here this morning. I hope this all works out here. So far it doesn't seem to be. There, maybe that's okay. Let's see if my camera can not fall down continuously. It seems to be further back, I think. Good morning, Bill. Good morning to you. Just bear with me here. I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on. I had to change spots due to the wind, so last minute I kind of had to make a planned shift. And it's turning into quite the event. Well, if that can work out for us, that would be good. Okay. Okay, here we are. So, what a morning for me so far. You see, but yeah, good morning, Bill. Focus on the outdoors. Good morning to you. How do you like that snow this morning, Cole? I don't. I don't. To be quite frank with you, I wasn't fully expecting that, is the thing. I checked the weather last night. I noticed there was supposed to be some snow near 7 a.m. So I was like, okay, it might start snowing near the end of my stream, right? But I mean, sure enough, I wake up, I go outside, 6:20 or whatever, 6:15, and there's snow everywhere. I was taken aback. I was shocked. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting that. But here we are, and we push forward anyways. But folks on the outdoors, how are you doing today? How do you like the snow? For goodness sakes. For goodness sakes. There, I got a whole bunch of rocks here propping up my setup. Anyway, so I got here this morning. Normally I live stream from over there. There's a point over there, but today is different because the wind is quite severe. And so with that wind, it makes it difficult to be in the wind. And that point gets like the forefront of the heaviest winds. So I'm here because it's kind of blocked, so it's not so bad. So we'll see how this spot does for us. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes, I suppose. But I'm out here at 6:35 right now, which is a little earlier than usual, so we'll see how that goes for us. Well, my trail pass just came in the mail, so since I enjoy snowmobiling, I'll say I like it. Right on. Well, there you go. There you go. Well, for your sake, you know, if it's gonna snow, it may as well snow. You know, you may as well get enough snow to do outdoor activities like that, and skiing or whatever you want to do. You know, be good to have that. Let's see if I can make a lighting change. There, I just turned lighting mode on, so maybe I'll have to change that off after though. Real of life, 423, good morning. absolute good morning to you as well. Welcome to the day. Welcome to the adventure I have for you this morning. As per usual, fishing with the pink rod. It is what it is, right? That's better, much brighter. Yeah, right on. I just got to remember to take that off once it gets bright enough because, well, and it's not a huge deal, but it'll just be overly bright and for no reason, but we want to capture the authenticity of the morning sunshine, if you get what I'm saying. Real of life, though, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Let me know. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, let's see. I didn't think this point here was going to work out for me because usually the water is super high right up to the big rocks here, but the water's down significantly. And so it allows me to stand on these rocks here, which aren't flat by any means, but they aren't terrible. I say that as I stumble over them. Yeah, I'm blessed, can't complain at all. That's fantastic. I can't complain either. I really can't. So here we are. Out here in the morning. It's good stuff. The water is down in my area in TN as well. TN. What's TN stand for? I don't want to sound like a nerd or a geek by any means, but I'm not familiar with I assume you're from the States. Tennessee. Okay, great. Tennessee. Yeah, see, so for me, I'm from Canada, right? And so I'm not familiar with the United States state abbreviations and things like that. And yeah, other abbreviations. I'm just not familiar. But Tennessee, sick. That is sick. But yeah, the water is incredibly down here. In fact, I've never seen. I guess I'm just not out here at this time usually. But I've never seen like the type of underwater structure that I usually fish. You know what I'm saying? I just casted straight in front of me and the wind took it like 30 feet to my right. That's craziness. That's absolute craziness. Good. So what's the temperature like in Tennessee? Is it pretty cold there as well? Here we've got, if I were a weatherman, now I forget. Terrible weatherman I would make. Right. 1 degree? No, not at all. I don't remember. Good heavens. Well, if I was a weatherman, I would be fired. I was saying that yesterday, I've never seen the water drop this much in the fall. They say lack of rain caused it this summer and fall. Is that right? Well, that is very, very interesting. Yeah, it's crazy. I've never... +1. Okay, great. So it's +1 degrees Celsius, but it feels like -4. It says. That's what it was on my weather app today. That's the storyline for us. With some snow, of course. In the morning time, it's around in the 40s, but for some weird reason, it's getting to the high 70s. Huh. Now, I would need a conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius to really understand, but I understand that 40 degrees is cold. It's cold. Feels like a day for a swim. Eli. Good morning, Eli. There shall be no swims this morning, sir. It's still quite dark out here. 70s and the 20s for us. Whoa! That's not so bad. What is the 40s for? Well, is it that simple to just... I don't know, it's not that simple. 20 is immaculate. Good gracious. Bill, they probably lower the lake in the fall to allow for the runoff in the spring. They must do something, Bill, because this is just not right. It's very interesting, though. I've never seen it like this. Good morning, Cole. Good morning, Eli. Good morning, Eli. How are you doing? What are you up to this morning? "40 is 4 degrees. Okay. 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 4 degrees. 4 degrees. Thank you, folks on the outdoors, for providing us with that conversion information. I now truly have an understanding of what the temperature is like in Tennessee. Where are you from? I'm from... Goodness me, dude. I keep almost hitting myself in the face with my lures because they get snagged on the rocks. Anyway. Anywho. I am from Northern Ontario, Canada. Northern Ontario. Welcome to the day. Got me in the eye. Man, I don't want to have a repeat of what happened 2 streams ago. Good morning, Cole. Good morning, Hammy D. Martin, how's it going, Martin? Good to see you here. What are you after? I am after large pike. I'm not talking about, any kind of mid-sized pike at all, right? In fact, rather the opposite. I'm talking about pike so large that it would be extremely difficult to land here on the rocks. But I would make it work. Do you follow me? Yeah. Loads in UK? Loads of what? Because it said your first chat says, "What you after, mucka?" I've never heard of that before. We're gonna need some elaboration. Loads of big pike, yeah? Is that right, eh? How big's your biggest pike? Or do you fish for pike? We need to learn some more about your situation here, Martin. We do. Cool. I believe all things countries from there. Are you connected to him? Hey, man. You know what? I try not to get too much into it, but yeah. I try, Yeah. 43 inches is your biggest pike? That's absurd. Pound? No way. 43 pounds? Did you get a measurement? Like, it's whatever, but I'm just curious. 43 pounds is just beyond words, even. Martin! What's going on? Good to see you. Mr. Godsey! Hello, good morning, Mr. Godsey. Welcome to the day. Nice to have you here. And how are you on this fine morning? Don't measure them in UK? Really? So it's more of just a weight. It's more of a weight measurement then for the UK goers. Interesting. Well, that's pretty cool. Where I'm from here, it's kind of like either or, really. Kind of either or. Lots of measuring though. More than like for pike and muskie. For here, it's more measuring than weighing. Yep. Probably over 3 feet. Well, 3 feet is 36 inches. So definitely over 3 feet. Because I've caught a 34.5-inch pike in my lifetime, and it was nowhere near 43 pounds. How'd you even weigh a 43-pound pike? Like, there must be a different kind of procedure for a fish that large. I've never caught a fish that big. Mine was 34.5 inches, and it was probably like 10 pounds. So I can't even imagine. All Things Country is a YouTuber who fishes in search for gold. It's a cool channel. I know he's in Canada, but not sure exactly where. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's very interesting. But no, I'm not connected to him, you know, but maybe eventually. I don't know what I'm talking about. But no, not quite. Maybe, you know, maybe I'll run into him one day. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? What are we fishing today? Redneck fishing and more. Good morning, first of all. Welcome to the day. Nice to have you here. I am fishing for large pike. I was just explaining to Martin that I'm using. Well, I'm trying to catch monster pike. I'm not any kind of medium-sized ones. I want massive pike. But welcome. What are you trying to catch in this live, Mr. Godsey? Huge pike's the goal. Use a carp, wasteling, and scales. Yeah. Yep. That would be the way to go, wouldn't it? Rock on. Well, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Absolute fish of a lifetime. Well, for me, I don't know. Maybe things are different in the UK. You know, I don't know. Looks cold. Yeah, it's a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly out here. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and tell lies. It's a bit chilly. Yeah, it's 1 degree Celsius, feels like -4. We have snow here. Let me get some for you. We have some snow there. We have lots of wind. I'm kind of tucked out of the wind, which is nice for me. It's 70 degrees here. We fish for drum here. Sick. What's your biggest drum that you ever caught? Mine's about 8 pounds or so. Thought I caught it in this lake, actually. Or no, I caught it in Lake Nipissing. I think, somewhere in there. Caught mine on dead bait. No way, man. So just dead bait with a jig head or something. And then probably some thick line. Some braid, maybe. Redneck, I love catching drum. Is it freshwater drum that you catch? Good question. Good question. Oh, what a day out here. For how long are you fishing for? Today I'll be fishing for probably about another 40 minutes. So it'll probably be it'll be an hour-long stream, and we're up for 18 minutes right now. So we got lots of time. I started the stream today at 6:30 instead of the usual 6:45, so it gives us a little more time. I'm a saltwater guy myself. Is that so? Big saltwater guy. Interesting. I've always thought it'd be interesting to catch a saltwater fish. I've never fished saltwater. I've only been strictly freshwater, not because I'm not interested in saltwater, but just because that's the way it worked out. And so maybe one of these days, you know, I'll have to do something like that. Wire trace and 12-pound mainline normal free running ledger rig. What a setup. What a setup. 12-pound mainline. Jeez, that almost seems a bit light. It almost seems a bit light. Wait, what kind of mainline is it though? Is it just like, is it braid? Or is it like fluorocarbon or monofilament or something like that? Mahi E. Good morning to you, Mahi. Nice to see you here. Top of the morning to you. Redneck Fishing is in Florida. Cool. You ever come to Florida? I never have come to Florida, but I'm going to sound like I'm repeating myself again, but I've always thought that going to Florida would be cool because there's so many cool fish there, and it's a cool spot, I feel like. You know what I mean? I feel like it is. So one day I'll make my way there. I'll bring a fishing rod and I'll get to work. Monofilament. Cool. Cool. Usually, like when I fish for pike here, it's either 20-pound fluorocarbon to a wire leader, or it's like braid, heavier braid to a wire leader. That's usually what I run. Cole F. Johnson. What's up, Johnson? Good morning. You finally turned on donations? Donations are turned on. They are. They absolutely are. But how are you doing today? Love to see you back here. Buster. Good morning, Buster. What are you up to this morning? Welcome to the day out here. I've been to Florida lots of trucking, but never had time to fish. That is unfortunate. But you know what? One day though, I'll make my way to Florida. I will live stream it. I will make YouTube videos of it, and I will take you all for the journey. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. It's free right now. And you can be part of these journeys in the future. It's forever free. You know, it's no better deal than that. So, you know, do what you will. But it's whatever. I'm a match angler, so I prefer fishing light as possible. Interesting. So what is a match angler? Lots of questions here from me, but it's cool to learn from people who are fishing in different locations as you. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah. Football Fisher, hey, good morning to you. Nate. Yeah, okay there. Good morning, Nate. Good morning. Just subscribed. Hey, shout out to Redneck Fishing and More. A recent subscriber. Welcome to the journey. Cole J, myself would like to personally welcome you on board. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have some good adventures in the future. In fact, I just posted a YouTube video I was gonna say last night, but it's more like yesterday afternoon. So if you want to go check that out, it's a pretty sick video. I made a video called "With every fish I catch, the lure gets bigger," and it was a pretty crazy day. So I'll just leave it at that. Remember me, Carter? Carter, I remember you. Good morning to you, Carter. How have you been? What fishing rod are you using? So I'm using this pink. It's called a Zebco Rome. It's my girlfriend's fishing rod because I still forgot my other fishing rods in a different vehicle that I don't have with me. Good luck, bro. Thank you very much, Redneck Fishing. Thank you very much for that. Hopefully that's just what we need to catch ourselves a tank. Also, just call me Sharky. Okay, right on. Right on, Sharky. It's great to have you back, man, you know? It's great to have you here. It's been a while. Use a keep net and weigh in after 5 hours. Highest weight wins the money. So it's a tournament. How did you do in this tournament? Good morning, Liam. Good morning. Welcome to the stream, Liam. Good morning. You sort of did good. Well, that's good. Nothing wrong with that, you know? How many people were in that tournament? Like, was it a big tournament? Love the mic. Keep it up, Cole. Thank you, Fishing the Lure. You know, I had to introduce some sort of mic setup. Now, I do have a portable microphone, but it's irritating to set up and use sometimes. Like because it connects, I plug it into my phone to the receiver, and then from the receiver connects to my microphone receiver, and then the wire leads up and clips onto my coat or whatever. But like, I don't know, like this is it's easier, the audio's probably better, and it kind of creates like an interesting vibe to the stream that I kind of enjoy. You know? But thanks for saying so, Fishing the Lure. Good morning to you. Around here there are matches, like 3 or 4 a week. Jeez, matches. So I call them tournaments, but you call them like they're called matches. This is very interesting. Very interesting. One, normally 10 to 30-ish people. Jeez. One last two with 199 pounds, 10 and 97 pounds, 5 ounces. Goodness gracious. That is a crazy amount of weight. And so what's the prize is just a cash prize? Do you win anything if you get like second and third? Have you caught anything this morning? Not yet. I'll tell you what, not yet. But of course, hope is not lost by any means. And we are getting there. We are getting there. I feel like I want to move this camera back. So we're going to try to do that now. It's going to be a little sketchy, just so bear with me here with this. There. That might be an interesting change. Biggest match weight is 325 pounds. That is craziness. What fish would you like to catch if you were fishing in saltwater? It's a fantastic question. You know, I don't exactly know. But hold on, I'm just trying to set this up. Oh my gosh. There. That should be okay. I think that should be okay for us. Maybe not. There, that's gonna be good for us, that angle right there. Fantastic. Okay, saltwater fishing, what would I catch? I don't actually know very many saltwater fish. I think a grouper would be kind of cool. Like not a, super huge one, but what else do you even catch in there? What's an entry-level saltwater fish? Sharky, have you used a micro lure? I haven't. In the past, I've used pretty micro-looking lures. I don't know how small they have to be considered a micro lure, but I've used some pretty small lures. I used a pretty small lure in my most recent YouTube video, actually, where I increased the size of my lure with every fish that I caught. Pretty good video. You should check it out if you haven't already. Top three get paid out, yes, and in big matches they split into sections, so there's overall winners, but you can still win section. Well, I'll be. Very, very, very interesting. For sure. I feel. Let me turn this lighting mode off. I don't think we need it. There, lighting mode is off. Use a lot longer rod than you though. What rod do you use? My longest rod I have is 7 foot. That's normally what I use. But for now I'm using this thing. Goodness gracious. Princess Tarot, aka Jen. Okay, I'll call you Jen. Good morning, Jen. Good morning. How are you doing today? What's up, Cole? John! I'm here and I dropped in earlier before you came in and left you a bunch of comments. I saw some comments there, but they disappeared before I got a chance to. That's awesome though, John. Welcome to the day. You're up early today, John. 16 is okay. 16M. That doesn't stand for meter. What the? Steven, Good morning, man. Told you I'd be back. Steven, what's going on? Long time no see, my friend. Good morning to you. How you been? How's it going? Coyote Killer Outdoors. Good morning, good morning. I'm doing well. Doing fantastic. Doing fantastic out here. You know, it's a good day. A little bit of snow on the ground. There's in fact, there's some snow there. Quite windy. We're doing good though. Nice rod you got. Thanks, Jason. It's so this is my girlfriend's rod, okay? I forgot my other rods elsewhere. Yeah, it does, Martin. Right on. Sick. I was racking up the XP points, LOL. And you're first place, John. Goodness gracious. How many chats did you put in there? Golly. Goodness. Yesterday, right? The day you lost your lure, LOL? That was two streams ago. I lost my lure. Goodness gracious. What a devastation that was. An absolute devastation. But good morning to everybody in the stream right now. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks to everybody for popping in here today. How big is your rod? This rod here, 6-foot rod I have. One of the smallest rods I've fished with, really. Normally I like the at least 6'6", more to 7-foot range. Especially from like fishing from shore, you know. I prefer a casting rod as well, but I don't have my rigs. Dang, I missed yesterday's. Yeah, you did, man. But that's all right. You're here now. So that's the way it's gonna have to go, you know. Yesterday was a good stream though, but today's good too. And glad to see you back. Most of my normal rods are 10-foot plus. Jeez. And so what's the reasoning for that? Is it like a casting distance thing? Is it like because it's more sensitive rod? What is it? It looks really cold out there. Is there enough snow to build a fish snowman, LOL? There actually might be enough snow to build something I could find. I've never tried to build a fish snowman though, so I'd have to draw out a diagram or something. Mr. Howell, you were completely dedicated. My friend, thank you for recognizing the dedication this morning and the rest of the day. I think this is my 7th day in a row live streaming every morning at like 6:30, 6:45. So, you know, it's a heck of a thing. And today I woke up and there's snow everywhere. I had to wipe snow off my truck before I could get in. Goodness gracious, what a day. Keenan, what's 6 foot in meters? About 2 meters. Cool, I made it. No way. Trixie made it. That's where I'm half asleep, but I made it. Good morning to you. Welcome today. It's early. It's early, you know, but I'm glad you made it. All you said plus more control. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. You know. Makes sense for sure. Did you get a breakfast sandwich? Not yet today, but perhaps after the stream I'll pick up a breakfast sandwich. I do enjoy a breakfast sandwich, you know. Who doesn't, though? Have you used a micro lure? I've used pretty small lures, but I've not caught anything yet either. But we're working on it. Trixie, I'm half asleep too, and it's an hour earlier where I'm at. It's true. For John, it's 6:05 right now, a.m. Yikes. But no, I've not caught anything yet. But I'm feeling hopeful. If anything else, I just get to talk to my friends out here, which is a positive thing. Without the live stream, I'm sure I wouldn't be here right now. Hey Cole, you didn't check my big giveaway. I put a comment in your short. Hope you checked today. Paul Van. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Just bear with me. There, Paul. I've just taken a screenshot of the chat here, so that I remember before I get up to too much here today. I will go in there. I will check it out, Paul. I'll leave a comment. Big giveaway. So I'll be there. Right, I'm off to get my kit sorted. Got a silverfish match in an hour. Right on, Martin. Well, best of luck to you. I wish you the best out there today. Hopefully your match goes well. Hopefully you get first place. You know, things like that. So that's awesome though. Sharky, yeah, that's right. There you go. John of the well. Yeah, normally I'm fast asleep right now and I watch this live stream after it's done. Well, you're here now to watch it live. That's fantastic. What a day. Hello, Maria, a new spot. You noticed. Usually I fish on the point right over there, but today I'm fishing here because the wind is kind of blocked over here. Nice, mate. Thank you. I give away bait runner reels. Nice. More than 200 lures and much more. No way, man. That sounds awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, I'll for sure swing by and make a stop over there. Paul's channel. Hi, Cole. How are you? Habs GT. I'm doing very well. How are you? Good morning to you. Top of the morning to you out here. How's your cat doing? Mr. Howell, my cat is doing extremely well. He just ate a fantastic breakfast this morning, chicken pate breakfast for him. So he was happy about that. Nice and warm back there at the house. Not jealous at all. Thank you, and hope you get a lunker. Thank you, man. Cool, you getting sick, or is it just the usual morning sniffles? Yeah. I had a cold a little while ago, and it's kind of hanging on, but you know, I'm over it, so it's all good. Hope your microphone doesn't freeze to the rocks at the well. John, I actually have a funny story about you to tell you about that on that front. So this morning, right before just before the live stream started, I set it up on the rocks, and then I went down here to pick up another rock to like wedge underneath this rock to make it sit flat. And as I'm doing that, sure enough, the microphone falls down, and this really heavy bass slammed on the corner of my knee. And you might think, oh well, but for some reason, it was terrible. I'd never felt my knee hurt so bad. I don't know what it was. If it was the way it hit, but it was terrible. Anywho, hey man, what are you fishing for? Cars, trucks, and fishing and hunting lover. What a name, by the way. I am fishing for large pike, huge pike. That's what I'm fishing for. You catch something? Good follow-up question from Maria. Not yet. I'll always respond, not yet. Unless, of course, I've caught something. Then I'll respond differently. Hi, bro. Be careful. Have a good day. Thank you, Zachary. Thank you very much for dropping in and saying so. Hopefully you have a fantastic day as well. How are you doing? Where are you now? So, Sword 4000 fan. I'm in Northern Ontario, Canada, on the lake called Lake Temiskaming out here. It probably hit just now. What did the big pike? Hopefully that 35-inch pike. Are you a worker or a student? I am a worker, I suppose. I'm no longer a student. So yeah, I'm basically a free agent. You could say that I'm a free agent. You know, you know. Just seeing what gives. I'm falling back asleep though, trying to stay up. Oh man, I have a feeling as soon as the stream ends, you're gonna go right back to sleep. By the way, I'm not a creep. Don't worry. Okay. Hey man, that's exactly what a creep would say. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. No, I'll take your word for it. You know, I tell everybody that information, so. You know, it is what it is, I guess, but that's all good. I believe you. The microphone, LOL, and your knee. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, it was terrible. Well, there goes that lure. There goes that lure. I am pissed. $10 spoon. Out the door. Walked out the door. Gone. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it probably hurt really bad because it's cold out there. Stuff like that seems to hurt worse than when it's cold. That's actually very true. It's a very good point. Not again. Yeah. I don't know. It's gone. It is gone. It broke, Maria. It broke right off. Unbelievable. My salute to all the free agents of the world. Thanks, Mr. Howell. Appreciate that, you know. Out here, I'm working 40 hours a week, live streaming wherever I can, editing YouTube videos and shorts videos wherever I can, this and that, you know, doing what I can, stay busy and hang out with everybody. Was that Abby's lure? So I actually already lost Abby's lure. Gail's lure is gone, someplace that way, and that was my lure that I think Gail might have purchased for me, because a while ago Gail purchased me like a bundle of 4 spoons. I think I might have 3 left now. Oh no, yeah, Mr. Godsey, a W spoon, lost but never forgotten. You are devastated. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. I lost a $15 brand new Rapala about a month ago. 3rd cast, snagged and snapped. I know the feeling. Oh. That is terrible. You know, it always sucks to lose your fishing lures. On the same note, it's like you gotta be expecting some loss. You know, but it's terrible when it does happen. Especially on a brand new lure like that. I noticed your new favorite rod is Abby's. Yeah, it seems to be that way. And it's like, I was just at the vehicle with all my fishing rods in it yesterday, but it didn't quite cross my mind to take it out of the vehicle, because like, if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that the fishing van has all kinds of rods and reels in there, but that's where I would have found it. Can you make a cooking shorts video? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like it's not quite in the channel's nature. You know what I'm saying? But maybe a catch and cook live stream will be kind of a little bit of a cooking situation. I lost my wallet in my house and it's never found. What do you mean it's never found? How long ago did you lose it? And is it still lost? What did John say? I need to see what John said. His message disappeared. If you're going to lose a lure, you should have made sure it was Owen's lure, LOL. You know, I should go, next time I'm with Owen, I should go in his tackle box and just take a few things for myself. Sometimes you might win something, other days you lose everything. Yeah, hey man. It's like that, I guess. Terrible shame. Maria, I was fishing for trout in a mountain lake with a micro spoon and I got one every cast. Rainbow trout. Rainbow trout are sick. Every cast, that's crazy. Well, we're just gonna pretend we're fishing. Because who's gonna know the difference anyways? Oh, I'm pissed. Last week, what happened last week? Hey Cole. Hey Edwin. Good morning, Edwin. For real, then saw you'll buy a new one if he gives the scale. The scale. The scale. All right, bye, man. Hope I have some work to do. Okay, sounds good. Sword. Yeah. Have a good morning. Have a good rest of your day. Absolutely fantastic. You were able to stop in. I have to get my wisdom teeth pulled today. I would rather be fishing. Absolutely rather be fishing. I got my wisdom teeth pulled a couple of years ago. I got all 4 of them done. Wasn't so bad, you know. Wasn't so bad. I had a nice ice pack. Anyway, it was all right. I had some ice cream as soon as I was out. It was okay. LOL practice cast. That's what I'm saying. Bren, good morning, Bren. Yesterday after the bank, I couldn't think of anything to do, so I fell asleep in the car. Well, there you go then. Just a quick car nap is all good. Till I stay. Well, now you'll have something to do because I just uploaded a YouTube video yesterday. Go check it out. It's sick. Until I get snagged my spoon in a tree. I put lures in trees so many dang times. One time my brother just cast and I looked away for like 10 seconds, pulled out the biggest catfish I've seen in my life. How big was a catfish? That's crazy, Keenan. Keenan, what a story. The scale Owen has that you want. Oh, that's right. Now I'm on the same page. Yeah. So we need to set up a heist against Owen and his things. Eggman, I gotta get mine done, but I don't have the money or time right now, so I'm suffering. Jeez. Good gracious. Looks like pretty soon you'll be able to do some ice fishing. John, it's looking that way, isn't it? It is looking that way. Who knows when all of a sudden I'll come out here, there's going to be a little bit of ice. I'm going to have to smash through. There's lots of rocks around here, so I'm sure I can at least make myself a little spot. But it's turning into a hell of a thing. So I don't know. Oh boy. Angels bro, good morning, how are you? You need a colorful scarf? A colorful one. Eventually I'm gonna need to upgrade my current clothing situation. I'm gonna need some more warmth. I can already tell. Usually the river gets ice on it by end of November. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be alright. So, I don't know how many more days of live streaming I have left. What are you talking about, Bren? What's going on? Yeah, the Owens Things heist gotta set up a whole ransom system, yeah. We're gonna have to figure some stuff out next time we see Owen. I'd like his scale. I'd like some lures. Maybe some fishing line if it works out that way. Anywho. I'm so confused. I'm also confused. I don't know what's going on. Maria, I was fishing for carp with no bites. What a shame. Until a fish pulled my rod in the water and I had to jump in for it. On the hook remained a huge scale. I think it accidentally hooked itself on the hook. What? What? That is a crazy story. Does anybody else have any crazy fishing stories like Maria? Because that's absurd. Maybe you could take a nap in the truck. Maybe I could. You know? I don't know though. I don't often take naps. Not often. But you know. Gotta go, I got school, bye. Alright, see you later, Edwin's Journey. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day at school yet again. It's too early, I'm really confused. I'm a little confused as well. You know, who's not a little confused at sometimes? But we just gotta, you know, Is Owen real? I've never seen him. Mr. Howell, Owen is real. He's not a hypothetical character. He is my cousin. I don't see him all that much because I'm here. He lives an hour and a half away. So it's a bit different. Sometimes we go fishing though. And we went fishing. I've had live streams, YouTube videos, fishing with him. So if you want to see him, check out some of my videos or some of my past live streams fishing for largemouth bass. He was there. But I meant scale, not Askell. I believe you. That's crazy though, Maria. It's actually crazy. And does the scale work? Good morning, Isaac. Isaac Presley Goodwin. Good morning to you. Welcome to the day. You're on the bus? No way. You are on the bus. Well, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to fellow students in the bus. Shout out to the bus driver. If they're good. Yeah. I've got some crazy fishing stories. John, what's up, man? Most of Cole's first videos, Owen is in them. It's very true. Owen's in a lot of them. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's got a scale that I need to take, though. Can we give Owen a call right now? Well, so the thing is, I'm using my phone as, like, to record the live stream with. So, unfortunately, not really. But hey, you know what? Wouldn't it be a cool thing to have, like, a different phone here set up and be able to take callers? Wouldn't that be sick? Or I would be able to call Owen right now if I had a phone. That'd be very, very interesting. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for, well, it is what it is. I have this pink fishing rod. I broke my lure off. I have nothing left. I'm pretend casting for now. Yikes. Still for pike? Still for pike. Yeah, so big pike, but I don't have a lure on, so the odds I've been dropped down significantly. So Brent, you're not gonna elaborate on what you meant. I don't know. Brendan's just gonna say that and then disappear, I guess. Amy, I have heard of that. I'm not particularly going to involve myself in whatever the heck's going on. Oh. Hey, look, there's a pen here, just sitting there. I probably shouldn't. I don't know where it's been. Cheap fishing. Ice, Maine. Good morning. Cheap fishing. What are you talking about, cheap fishing? What are you talking about? Oh, man. Oh. When you eat pancakes, do you ever use hot syrup? Like, heat it up first? Well, my grandpa makes maple syrup, and I've had it when it like first gets made, when it's still warm. It's pretty good. But no, usually I just pour it on the pancakes, and then if the pancakes are hot enough, it kind of heats it up a little bit. No, I never have though. It's not a bad idea though, because the syrup makes the pancakes colder. Obviously, you know. You are the Asia or Rupa. Actually, I'm 25% Japanese. How much fish have you caught in your whole life? Oh, that is a crazy question. Yeah, I don't know. Thousands of fish. You know? Loads of them. I'm not sure how many I've caught in my whole life. That'd be a crazy amount. I've never kept track, though. It'd be very interesting to know, though. I've definitely thousands, I'm sure. I've heard, yeah, that number from the southern U.S., and I was so confused, still don't know what it means. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't care enough to look into it. I certainly don't care enough to become involved. Just whatever. I'm just going to leave it be. Let it lie. Sometimes just going to let it lie. Sir Hopkins, good morning. Good morning. You're here to catch the end of the stream. Fantastic. Good day out here today. Bit chilly. Lost my fishing lure again. Too bad. Microwave syrup, interesting. Well, you know what? Next time, Mr. Howell, you've got all the tips and tricks, haven't you? Haven't you? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Good morning, Fishing Man Cole. Good morning, Fishing Man Cole. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Brian. Nice to see you here. Good morning, buddy. Sorry about the lure. Hey, man, you know what? It happens. It's all good. I'm over it. I'm over it. You know why? Because I get to hang out with all my friends here, having a good day. There's no problems. I don't have any problems. My life's not in danger. I don't know. You know, it's whatever. Yeah, oh no, it's what I'm saying. That's what I said when I first realized. Terrible, terrible news. Okay. You are 75% not Japanese. That's right. So I don't know what else I'm, put together by. Some other things. But 25% Japanese, though, is essentially what I'm getting at. Yep, it was a kid that said that, so I was like, sure, good luck with whatever it is. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Whatever is going on. I can't be bothered with things like that. You get me? Although when it first started, I didn't understand, and some person in my chat said to say those numbers, and I was like, I just read the chat, right? And I was like, what the hell is that about? And then I got tagged in an edit of me where I guess there's a song and the song plays, then where that part in the song got to where they say the numbers, it was me saying the numbers in an edit that I got tagged in. I was like, so ever since that I've just been like, okay, yes, whatever. Did you have to dive into the water today? No diving in the water at all. At all. Buy a thinner but stronger lineup for Trabuco T-Force Mastercast 0.28 millimeters and Mego. Yeah, I need better line, of course. My other fishing rods have like 20-pound fluorocarbon or 40-pound braid. Things like that won't break. Lost a nice little lucky spinner I used to catch crappie with. That's terrible. I feel for you. R.I.P. to the spinner. Lost but never forgotten, I would say. One time I was fishing all day, I hadn't caught anything, and it was getting dark, and I put my pole down to go put something in my car, and I come back and my rod still is there with a bluegill on it. Sick. That's sick, John. Will you wrestle a shark in the ocean nighttime for TikTok video? What? I'm not wrestling a shark in the ocean at nighttime. Ever! No, sir! There's a weird, creepy man standing behind you. The thing is, it's very possible, so I had to take a look around. Good morning, Silver22. How are you? Good morning. Make a fishing lure out of the pen that you find? Hey, that's not a bad plan. Although, message deleted. Let's see what the message was. Okay, are you alive tomorrow? I hope that I should be alive. No guarantees, but I hope I'm alive. I know what you're saying. Am I gonna go live tomorrow? Probably is what you meant. I will be live tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow, Saturday. So I will find some time to go live for sure. Hi, bro. Good afternoon from Indonesia. Good afternoon. Kura. Good afternoon to you. Good to see you. How's the temperature in Indonesia? Is it cold there? Do you ever use a 5 of diamonds for northern pike? I have before, and I've done very well with them. I caught a 31 or 31 inch pike maybe on a 5 of diamonds a little while ago. Pretty cool. They're pretty good. Are we celebrating our heritage because I'm actually part American Indian? I'm being serious, by the way. Right on. Well, there you go. Yeah, we're celebrating heritage. 25% Japanese for me. Pretty cool, though. Good morning from Alaska. Good morning. Good morning. I hope he is. Yeah, I hope so, too. Goodness gracious. Hey, it's been a while since I've been in a live. Zachary, it has been a long time, and it's good to see you back, Zachary. Good morning to you. Good morning, Zachary. How can you not see him? He's right there. I don't see anything. And you know what? If there's a creepy guy behind me, I'll just have to take the hit. that's no good. I don't know what's happening. Very sleepy. Yeah, that's exactly it. What can you sell to buy more fishing lures? What can I sell to buy more fishing lures? It's a great question. I'll have to find something. I'm part Jamaican, Scottish, and Cuban. Oh, and Irish too. Right on. Jeez, all the above. Let him fishing and get some fishes. Yeah, I'll try. You know, there's a few creepy guys in this town. LOL. That's exactly what I was on the lookout for. You know, because it's very possible. Because today, where I'm sitting right now, I'm kind of more near the road area. There's a boardwalk right there, so I thought, hey, man, you know, that could be very true. I can't just dismiss. We got a fish dude. Hey, how's it going, man? Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's only 3:32 a.m. here in Alaska. What are you doing awake, Fred? What are you doing awake out there? Goodness gracious. Amy, I am from Northern Ontario, Canada. You can sell fish pics on Fish Finder for money. Is that so? Can't sleep. Fred can't sleep. Well, welcome to the stream, Fred. Unfortunately, good morning everybody. Good morning, we got a fish dude. I hate to do this every morning because I do have to go to work at 8 a.m. It's 7:33. By the time I get going and I do this and that. Trixie, did you see the video Cole posted yesterday? It's a banger. Silver22, thank you for saying so. I know Silver22 checked out the video yesterday, but did anybody else check out the video yesterday? If not, it's still up today. It will be forever, so check it out. It was a great video that I really enjoyed making it, enjoyed creating it, editing it, all the above, so go give that a quick look. You won't regret it, I swear. Neither do fish. Very true, Fred. It was so good. Ah, it's awesome. Would you rather come across a shark or come across a creep? Well, if given the shark's in the water and I'm on land, that's fine. No problem with that. But I see like creepy guys in town all the time, you know. But I've never been like in an encounter, you know, up close and personal with these people. I took the video yesterday. What'd you think of it, Eli? Hey, Owen, are you watching? Maybe. Bye, I'm gonna go. Okay, Maria, sounds good. See you later. Hope to see you here tomorrow. Are there Crocs? Not here. Not here. Not here, Vihan. Not here. All right, everybody. You know what? I'm gonna have to get going soon. It's never a good time to cut the stream off, and I hate doing this every morning. I don't have access to YouTube currently. What? It's getting turned off very soon. Well, my stream is also getting turned off very soon. I hate to say. I hate to do this. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I just want to keep chatting. Have a great day. Well, thank you very much. I hope you all have a good day. We got just over an hour in today. Goodbye, Fred. Hope you find some time to sleep here tonight. Well, Lake A1 again, Mr. Howell. I'm on Lake Temiskaming. Have a good day at work, Cole. Thank you, folks, from the outdoors. Have a great day yourself, everybody. Take care. Take it easy. I'll see you all tomorrow. And Eli not going in the water. Did you read the whole message? Yeah, your Wi-Fi is getting turned off. Yeah, your Wi-Fi is kicking the can, unfortunately. Can you read the XP leaders? Good question, John. Absolutely, I can. I almost forgot. I wonder why John wants me to read the XP leaders. Right, XP leaders. Number 1, we have John. John Peterson's Random Adventures is number 1. Number 2, we have Folks on the Outdoors. followed by Godsy, Nasty Rays, Trixie, Amy, Jason, Hammy D, Silver 22, and Habs Nation. Runners up to that, we have Keenan, Martin, Casing, Reel of Life, 423, and Mr. Howell as well in there at 15. So thanks to everybody who stopped in today, was chatting. Last chance to become a subscriber for free if you haven't already. If you have, I mean, fantastic. It's been a good time. But morning, Daisy. Bye, Cole. Bye, Vihan. I'll see you all later. Free agent is going. That's right, Mr. Howell. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and I'll catch you later. Cole J, peacing out for now. Have a great day. You all have a great day as well. I'll see you later.